welcome to TCS Tech Bytes, the engineering IT quiz organized by the Board for IT Education Standards and Tata Consultancy Services, the leading IT services consulting and business solutions organization. TCS Tech Bytes is an initiative to help students understand technology better in the process of helping them enhance their lateral thinking, inculcating a spirit of competition and a drive to excel. From its humble beginnings in 2010, the quiz has since gone on to become the premier platform to enhance awareness and confidence levels of aspiring engineers while ensuring they stay in sync with the newest developments from the world of technology. A passionate quiz requires a passionate quiz master. With close to 1,000 quiz shows hosted across India, the Middle East, UK, Japan, and Canada, your quiz master for today is a voracious reader and an ardent consumer of every bit of information the world has to offer. Associated with TCS Tech Bytes from its inception, he has gone on to truly make this quiz an unforgettable experience. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to welcome the energetic quiz master, Lloyd Saldana.
Welcome to the 12th edition of TCS Tech Bytes. Yes, it is the 12th edition. We've had some outstanding quizzes over the years, and there's been competition that has never been seen before. Ladies and gentlemen, this particular quiz has brought out some great quizzing. And we are here thanks to both Bytes and TCS for providing a platform as important as this that enables children in engineering to showcase their talent and quiz to make sure they are the champions finally. I am Lloyd Saldana. I'm going to be the host of this quiz, and welcome again to this quiz show. This quiz show has 6 finalists. It's got a multitude of prizes. It's got a route map that's going to take us across Karnataka. But let me start off by actually telling you where we're going to go and who the participants are. On the route map then, let's quickly have a look at it. The route map is what is going to show you on your screens. Kalaburagi is where we begin this quiz. From Kalaburagi, we move on to Mysore. There's Mangalore, Hubli, Tumkur, and finally Bengaluru, where the huge finale will happen also after the winners from each of those shows. Each quiz is going to be a tough one, and each episode you're going to see some outstanding quizzing. But let me go on to see what the prizes at stake are, because the prizes is what makes a huge difference to any event. At stake then, let's begin with the participation certificates. Over 100 colleges taking part in this event across Karnataka, and here each of the participants will receive a participation certificate with our gratitude and a huge thank you for taking part and being a part of this event. From there, let's take a look at the prizes that will be given to the regional finale winners. The winners get a gift voucher of 12,000 rupees, winner's trophy and a certificate, of course. The runners-up get a gift voucher of 10,000 rupees with certificates. All finalists receive gift vouchers of 3,000 rupees and a certificate. Moving on from the regional finale, we'll take a look at the state finale. That's the big one, the magnum opus, where each of the winners from these regional finals will move on to a state finale. There, the winner gets to take home a TCS educational scholarship of 75,000 rupees. The runners-up gets to take home a TCS educational scholarship of 40,000 rupees, and all the finalists get a TCS educational scholarship of 10,000 rupees. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what is at stake, is what all of them will be competing for. So without further ado, here we go then. Finalist number 1, Mohammed Hamza for you. Mohammed Hamza from Shravan Basava University, Kalaburagi. Welcome to this quiz and best of luck to you, Mohammed. I hope you do well. From Mohammed, we move on to Prajwal, my second participant. Okay, sorry, what happened? Our second participant here is Prajwal from BKIT Balki. He's going to, can I at least see a smile from you, Prajwal? That is not a smile. Come on, you need to give us a smile. You're on camera. Thank you so much. That's a much better smile. Welcome to this quiz, Prajwal. And moving on to my next participant, participant number 3, Ayush Nayak from BLDEA Vijapur. Now that is how an introduction should be. A nice smile, a nice wave. Have you been doing this often, Ayush? You need to unmute yourself.
It's my first time, sir.
First time, okay. He's almost
Yes.
on the professional level, at least in the introduction stages. I hope that professional level continues in the quizzing also. Best of luck to you, Ayush. From Ayush, I'll move on to my fourth contestant, Vaishnavi S from GNDEC Bidar. Hi Vaishnavi, welcome to this quiz. Can I at least have a wave from you?
Yes, sir.
Can I at least have a wave from you? Thank you so much. That's hi to me and that's hi to all of you watching also. From Vaishnavi, I will move on to my penultimate participant, Mujahid Ali from LAEC Bidar. Okay, I got a half smile from Mujahid, so I'm going to take that. That's enough for me for now. Welcome, Mujahid. Welcome to this quiz. And I will move on to my last participant, the final one, the big one, the one that completes this entire list of finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, from Government Engineering College, Raichur is Dilip Kumar. That's a half smile, half nod. I don't get you guys. What's the big deal in just giving a nice smile out? Okay. But welcome to all of you. And for the ones watching at home, you do understand that I will explain the rounds and the rules and how we are going to play this game out. But I have a request for you. When you're watching this, why don't you compete with my participants? The difference is they only get an opportunity to answer the questions which they can buzz on. As for you guys, you get an opportunity to answer all the questions in the quiz. So make sure you try and answer them and see if those complete set of questions enables you to top a score which is already from the contestants. Okay then, let's quickly take a look at the rounds in store. Every year with TCS Tech Bytes, we create something different. And this year too, we have 5 different rounds. To you guys taking part in this, I'd like to say that we are going to do each round and I'll explain the round as we play the round. If you have any doubts, you can ask me before I start the round. Don't ask me after I start the round. The flow just gets broken up. Even if it's a doubt that somebody has already asked, I do not have a problem answering the doubt again. So please make sure you clarify your doubts before we start each round. So all good? Can I get a thumbs up from everyone? Oh, okay, lovely. Okay, those then will be my 5 rounds that we're going to play out here today. Byte clouds, byte recognition, borderless bytes, byte context, and of course, Bytes Agile. Those will be my 5 rounds. Let me begin with the first of my rounds. It's called Byte Clouds, and here it comes. Byte Clouds, the round is based on cloud computing where it's all about on-demand data being available. Similarly, teams here, or rather individuals here, would receive data as questions along with a couple of clues in terms of letters. The number of boxes below, the number of clouds that you will see in your answer, that will be the number of letters in the answer. All the answers are one-word answers that we are looking for. I've thrown in a couple of letters to help you answer it better. Plus 50 if you get it right, minus 50 if you get it wrong. There is no negative marking is what I can't tell you because there is a negative marking. It's plus 50, minus 50. I saw a sudden smile on Mujahid's face when I said there is no negative marking. No, I was just teasing you guys. There is negative marking. You're at a college level, you need to make sure that you are competing against the best. And when you score big. The risks are big. You get it wrong, you get an equal minus 50. All good? Okay, questions are common to everyone. 6 of them will appear on screen. Read the clue, see the clouds below, take a look at the letters that will help your cause and give me the right answer. Plus 50 if you get it right, minus 50 if you get it wrong. Only one individual gets a chance to answer a question, so try and be the fastest on the buzzer so you get a chance to answer the question. Any doubts that you guys have before I start? No doubts. Okay, lovely. We will start off with the first of my questions. This is I'd like to call it a fun question based on the round here that we're playing. It's the Byte Clouds. Question number 1. Here we go. In August 2006, Amazon created a subsidiary Amazon Web Services and introduced its EC2. If EC stands for Elastic Compute, what is the second C as a part of EC2? Which basically is Elastic Compute C. What is the second C? What is the word? The word has got 2 letters in between. Who's going on the buzzer? Dilip on the buzzer. Fast, Dilip. Yes. What is your answer?
Cloud. CLOUD.
The name of the round is Byte Clouds. I decided to start this year with an answer that was the cloud. Beautiful. Nicely well thought. Plus 50 to you. Lovely answer, Dilip. You get yourself a plus 50. Nice way to start. We'll move on to my next question. Question number 2. Here it is. What does the .ws extension stand for in the internet world? Who's going on the buzzer? .ws. There are 2 letters also in between for you. It's a straightforward answer, guys. It's not complicated. It's not a technical term. It's a very, very straightforward answer. The 3rd letter is a big giveaway. Okay, Prajwal on the buzzer. Yes, Prajwal. Unmute your mic and give me an answer.
Website.
Good answer, Prajwal. But I have a problem with you. Can you smile and give me the answer?
Yes,
Thank
website.
you. It's a right answer. Plus 50 to you. Website is the right answer. Plus 50 to Prajwal. He gets himself also on the scoreboard. We'll take a look at the next question. Question number 3. ALT or ALT is a streaming service from which company in India? Prajwal again. Quick on the buzzer. Yes, Prajwal.
Balaji.
Balaji Telefilms is a very good answer, or Balaji Communications, but the answer I was looking for is just Balaji there. Plus 50 to Prajwal. Nice 50 to score on. We will move on to my next question. Question number 4. But before I go into that question, Hamza, Ayush, Mujahid, Vaishnavi, hello, hi. Prajwal is going to start scoring and he'll just take a big lead. Then all you'll do is play catch up. So start scoring right now. Don't wait for the end. Okay? Rest of you, start scoring. Question number 4. Here we go. Fill in the blanks. Kilo, mega, giga, tera, dash, and exa. What could be that missing? Mujahid. Yes, Mujahid. Unmute your mic. Give me an answer.
Hexa, sir. Hexa.
Hi. Minus 50. It's not hexa. It's Peter, Peta. PETA would have been what the sequence would have constituted. Minus 50 to you. But good try. Good try indeed. I will move on to my next question. Number 5. Byte Clouds. Question number 5. If like is to Facebook, then plus 1 is to which company? Those 2 letters make it easy. Come on. Who is on the buzzer? This is Hamza on the buzzer. Yes, Hamza.
Google, sir.
That is one of the most, what's the word for it? Sober answers I've ever heard in my life. I need a more enthusiastic answer, Hamza. Come on. What is the answer?
Google, sir. Google.
Correct. I agree with you. You're not wrong. But I need some energy. You're like such a serious, sober face. Okay, but I'll still give you 50 points for that. I can't deduct points for not smiling. Plus 50 to you. Google is the right answer. And I have one last one of this round. Let's see how that plays out. Here it goes. The creator of which operating system had planned to name it Freaks? Operating system. Prajwal on the buzzer again. Yes, Prajwal.
Linux, sir.
With a smile, maybe?
Linux, sir.
Okay, I won't trouble you anymore. Plus 50 to you, Prajwal. Good answer. Linux is the right answer. Plus 50 is what he gets. That brings me to the end of round number 1. We'll do the scores at the end of the next round, but for now, okay, here we go. Round number 2, called byte recognition. Here it comes. Okay, byte recognition is the name of the round. It takes off from the concept of image recognitions, where machines try very hard to figure out whether it's an image, whatever in an image is an object, a person, a tool, whatever they're trying to figure. The challenge is, in the limited set of data available, can the machine figure it out? Similarly, you're going to get visuals, which are a limited set of data in themselves. I'll ask you a question based on the visual. You give me a right answer, you get a plus 50. You give me an incorrect answer, you get a minus 50. It's on the buzzer, obviously. Prajwal, you're onto a good lead, but the other 5 of you, do not get nervous. It's perfectly all right. Happens that, he's had experience before, but doesn't mean you'll give up already. Try and fight it. It's always nice to defeat someone who has experience. So best of luck to the other 5 of you. So here's this round. It's a visual round or a visual-based round. I'm going to show you a visual, ask you a question. Give me a right answer. You can go on the buzzer even before I ask you a question. That's perfectly all right. Only if you are willing to give me an answer without me asking my question. By pressing the buzzer, you're indicating to me that you already know the answer and you do not even want me to ask you a question. Get it right? If you press the buzzer before my question or during my question, I will stop at that point, and from there, you have to give me an answer. Plus 50, minus 50. Question number 1, here we go. The name of this robo is Daksh. It's used, or rather developed, by DRDO, the Defense Research Development Organization, and was inducted into the Indian Army in 2011. It uses artificial intelligence for what purpose? It's primarily designed to detect and recover what? The AI in it helps it detect and recover what? The name of the robo is Daksh. It's in the Indian Army. It's got a nice long arm. What could it possibly try to detect? I'll accept a generic answer. You don't need to give me a specific answer. I'll accept even a generic answer. Think. The X-ray vision in it helps it move around in difficult terrain to find something specifically. Anybody trying? Nobody wants to risk it. There's a negative, and the moment there's a negative, nobody wants to risk it. So here we go. No more buzzers, guys. I'll give you the answer to it. The answer to this is, the technical answer to it would be improvised explosive devices, or IEDs, or the common name for that would have been, Prajwal, you have a smile on your face. What could have been the answer?
I was about to tell explosives, sir.
Explosives or bombs. That's all you needed to say. I mean, it's almost like watching a movie and there's a robot that's going to pick up a bomb. That would have been a 50-pointer that somebody could have got. Nobody did, but I'm hoping you at home managed to get that 50 points, because your score counts on all questions. Just make sure you can score more than them. I will move on to question number 2. I will give you this question even before I show you, because it's easier that way. What is Google celebrating with this doodle? Simple. What was the occasion of this Google doodle? I'll add on a little more to it. It was the 30th anniversary of something that we are all used to now. On the occasion of 30th anniversary of something that you can see in the visual, Google released this doodle. Okay, Prajwal again on the buzzer. Yes, Prajwal.
Internet, sir.
But you don't look confident.
No, sir.
It's the 30th anniversary of the World Wide Web or the internet. Perfectly all right. Plus 50 to you. Plus 50 to you. Good answer, Prajwal. Moving on then to my next question. Question number 3. I need a specific answer, so just be very careful. I'm going to show you something. I need you to tell me what they are called. I am not looking for who they are from. That is not the answer I'm looking for. I'm looking for the answer, what are these called? Okay? Here we go. From the world of Tesla, these are free connectors. There's a name given to them. What are these free connectors from Tesla called? Nobody. Get a little specific and people get to move their fingers away from the buzzer. Okay, nobody on the buzzer, so I'll give you the answer to that. These are superchargers from Tesla. These are chargers for their electric cars. They are named superchargers from the world of Tesla. It's something you got to learn here at TCS Tech Bytes. Okay, moving on. Question number 4. You can all you need to tell me is what they are called or which company gives them out. Okay, here we go. These are all IoT enabled buttons. Which company gives them out or which company is behind it? Hamza on the buzzer. Yes, Hamza.
Sir, the company is Amazon.
And what are these buttons called?
That I don't know, but they are used to order the stuff, sir.
They are used to order whatever things that they are. They, of course, they are discontinued now for a digital version that's available. But given the fact that Amazon was my question, Amazon is what I'm looking for. Plus 50 to you, Hamza. You will get yourself a plus 50. Good answer on Amazon. Dash buttons from Amazon, plus 50 to Hamza. Moving on then. Next question for you. This one is a lot more simpler, but make sure you identify this right because it's very, very important what you identify. I'm going to show you 2 sets of something. I need names for both of them. Okay? If you just give me one of them, I may not give you a negative, but I won't give you points on this. I need the names for both of them. Here we go. Two different versions. What are they called? Everybody knows one of them. I need to know both. It is the Kalaburagi final. I can't make life too easy for you guys. One of you qualifies for the state finale, so it has to be someone who's prepared. Of the two, what is... I need both of them actually. There are different types of keyboards, of course. I mean, that much I'm sure you figured out. You need to tell me what are the names given to both of them. Come on, guys. Anybody on the buzzer? Dilip has a smile on his face, but I don't think he's attempting this question. Okay, no buzzers. Don't worry, I won't give you negative points. Anybody wants to attempt? Okay, I said no buzzers, so yeah, Dilip, go on. Don't worry, you can attempt. No, I won't give you negatives.
On-screen keyboard, floating keyboard.
Oh, sorry, come again.
On-screen keyboard.
Aye. Not on-screen keyboard. The two versions of the keyboard there, one is a QWERTY keyboard, the other is a Dvorak keyboard. Those are the two versions of keyboards. If you see those letters in the one below, you will see the letters QWERTY. That is a QWERTY keyboard. The AEIOU that you find there, that becomes a Dvorak keyboard. Okay, so nobody getting points on that. I promised Dilip that I will not give him a negative, so there are no negatives to him. But the answers there are Dvorak and QWERTY, two types of keyboards. Last one, this one is something that everybody's been talking about, so I'm assuming someone will go on the buzzer on this. Identify this logo for me. Fast. Ayush, the young man who's nervous before. Yes, Ayush, what's your answer?
Sir, Android 11, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Android Q.
But are you sure?
Yes, sir. Sure.
But why is there a possibility of a doubt on your face?
There's no doubt, sir.
No doubt.
Sure, sir.
Okay, perfectly right. That is Android 11 plus 50 to you, Ayush. Very, very nice answer. That's a nice way to finish this round. Let's quickly have a look at the scoreboard at the end of 2 rounds. And the scoreboard looks something like this. Hamza on 100, Prajwal on 200, Ayush on 50. Vaishnavi yet to open her account. Mujahid, don't worry about that 50, okay? Do not worry about the 50. You can score more and clear off the 50. And Dilip, you're only on 50. I need you to start scoring more. That then, ladies and gentlemen, is an early days scoreboard. I will move on to my next round. Round number 3, Borderless Bytes. Here it comes. Quick little animation to tell you how world has moved from traveling so much to work from home. We are absolutely a borderless workspace now, and the importance of it, not only with the pandemic going on, otherwise also being borderless takes us to a different level of working. For then, very simple on this round, the idea with a borderless workplace is a place where you have your data available to you at any time for you to get the work done. Similarly, I'm going to give you sets of data. All you need to do is read the question, give me a right answer, plus 50 if you get it right, minus 50 if you get it wrong. There are no clues, there are no hints that come along with it. This is a text-based round. The questions will appear on screen. Read them, give me a right answer, you get a plus 50. And for you at home, did you compare your scores with the guys already playing? Are you anywhere close? Don't cheat and don't Google and don't ask 24 people around you. Try and compete by yourselves. It's a good activity that you can get going by yourselves, where you're competing against 6 people, even though you're not along with them, and you have questions from me. That's all that you need. Make up your scores, put them on the side. If you've scored negatives, add those negatives onto your total so you reduce your overall total for getting it wrong, and you also get to learn something new. I will move on then. Best of luck, you guys. Questions will come up on screen. Nothing else to worry about. Read the question, give me a right answer, you get a plus 50. Minus 50 if you get it wrong. Only one individual gets an opportunity to answer a question. Moving on to question number 1 on your screen. What can be defined as a 3-dimensional image formed by the interference of light beams from a laser or other coherent light sources? One word answer. A lot of people. Oh, Mujahid, you've gone on the buzzer. Yes, Mujahid, what is your answer?
Pyramid, sir.
Pyramid is a minus 50. It's not a pyramid. It's more of things which have been promised to be newer technology constantly. I'm sure it's in the implementation very, very soon. This is hologram that I'm talking about. These are holograms. 3-dimensional images that are used from different forms of light and provide you with a complete image. Hologram technology is what I was talking about. Minus 50 to Mujahid, but that's okay. It's just one question that gets a negative. We move on to question number 2. Here it comes. Expand ISDN. Dilip on the buzzer on this. Yes, Dilip.
Integrated service data network.
You're there. I'll give you another try. Go.
Integrated services digital network.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You were almost there, so I'm giving you that. Integrated Services Digital Network is the right answer. Okay then. That means Dilip gets himself a plus 50 for a very, very good answer. And I will move on to question number 3. Identify a company or give me a company from this. Here we go. Smart Ideas for Smart People is a campaign by which IT giant, absolute giant of a company, global company. Anybody on the buzzer? The name is very, very short, if that helps. Anyone quickly? No? Oh, just on my Prajwal. Yes, Prajwal.
TCS, sir.
Jai. Good answer though. Good answer based on my clues, but not the right answer. Minus 50, Prajwal. This is IPM. You got the number of letters right from my clues, but you did not give me the right answer. Okay, then Prajwal getting a minus 50 for that, but that's okay. That's a negative that can just not be taken too seriously. He's on a good score. That's perfectly all right. Moving on, question number 4. Here we go. Captain McTavish, who is better known as Soap, to most gamers is a character from which extremely famous gaming series? Ayush on the buzzer. Yes, Ayush.
Call of Duty, sir.
Last time you said it with a smile. This time there's a serious face. Are you a gamer, Ayush?
Yes, sir.
No wonder, no wonder. Plus 50 to you, Ayush. Call of Duty is the right answer. Very good answer. Nice way to finish this round. I'm done with 3 rounds. I'll take a look at the scores after the end of the next round. Let's quickly move on to the next very, very contextual round called Byte Context. Here it comes. The whole idea of byte context is to take into perspective the different organizations or different brands or different people involved in business. You need to take all these perspectives along when you're actually preparing strategy. Very similarly, this round 2 is all about the 3 different perspectives I'm going to bring, which could be in terms of brands, people, products, or anything related to a company or a brand, whichever way you want to look at it. I will tell you before I ask you the question, what is the answer I'm looking for, okay? It could be a brand as an answer, it could be a technology as an answer, it could be a product as an answer. I will tell you what I'm looking for. You will get 3 separate visual clues. You need to put them all together. It's more of a lateral thinking round. You need to put all of them together. Give me a final answer. I don't expect you to explain to me the 3 different clues that I'm giving you. Just give me a final answer about how all of them connect. That's all I'm looking for. Plus 50 if you get it right, minus 50 if you get it wrong. Any doubts that you guys have? On a byte context round, nobody seems to have doubt. Guys, if you're nervous about asking me a doubt, do not be nervous. Ask me any doubt that you have. Do you have a doubt? Anybody has a doubt? No. I don't see any doubts from anybody. So I will move on to question number 1. Identify this huge brand on the internet. Here we go. The logo. Oh, Hamza on the buzzer. Yes, Hamza, you've gone on the buzzer. What is your answer?
So YouTube.
Would you be able to explain the 3 components for me? Or tell me what each one of them is?
The rightmost one is the YouTube logo, sir.
Okay, and what about the other 2?
I assume they might be the founders.
You assume they might be the founders. It's a good assumption to make. That is Chad Hurley, the co-founder. That is Susan Wojcicki, who's the CEO. And that is YouTube Go, the logo that I showed you. All I said is I need a final answer. His final answer is YouTube. And that gives him a plus 50 on his score tally. Good answer. Very, very good answer. Question number 2. Moving on. This is a company I'm looking for. It's the name of a company that comes from all of this. Here we go. A firm pay overtime with a firm. My UX unfolding now a new phone. Some Prajwal on the buzzer this time. Yes, Prajwal, what's your answer?
Motorola.
If my guess is right, you are guessing based on unfolding now, correct?
Yes, sir.
And what are the other 2?
The UI about that, and I have no idea about Affirm.
Affirm is an application which helps you pay later. You buy now, pay later. Basically, it's more like a financing option from Motorola. My UX also, of course, from Motorola. Razer phone unfolding now was what what Prajwal picked on, and I'm very, very sure it was what he picked on. Has nothing to do with it. I need a final answer, and the final answer he gave me was Motorola, and I'll say plus 50 to that. Very good answer, Prajwal. I will move on to my next question. Question number 3. on Byte Context here at TCS Tech Bytes. Three components. Name of the gentleman is Hal Feeney. The logo of Air Baltic and a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. One word answer. A peer-to-peer electronic cash system is your biggest clue there. One word. 7 letters. One word. If you had the answer, would make you very rich in life. If you possessed even one of the answer, it would make you very, very rich in life. Hamza on the buzzer. Yes, Hamza.
Bitcoin, sir.
You have no idea about these clues, but you went on the fact that I said you'd make you very rich, right?
And the fact that you said it is 7 letters.
And the fact that I said it's 7 letters. Nice way to catch on to my clues. And by the way, does any of you own any Bitcoin? No? I was hoping you could lend me some, but okay, none of you has it, so no point to that. But that means Hamza plus 50 to you. Bitcoin is the right answer. Moving on to my last question of this round. This is easy. Please don't overthink the answer. I do not want a complicated answer. This is a very straightforward, simple answer. Here we go. I promise you the answer is very simple. Don't overcomplicate it.
So
Anyone?
you need to give the company name or what?
Give me an answer from this. I'm giving you 3 different elements. Connect all of them together. Give me an answer. And I'm stating this again. Do not overthink the question. I've intentionally added one clue which makes it very obvious. But I've added it. Hamza again on the buzzer. Yes, Hamza.
Sony, sir.
Yeah. I mean, not Sony. Minus 50. I wouldn't make it that obvious also. Give me some credit. Minus 50 to you, Hamza. Prajwal, you seem to be wavering around an answer in your head, but you didn't want to give. What was the answer?
So it was related to something iPods.
Not
Only
hypos.
had a music.
Okay. Anybody else wants to try?
Sir, camera.
Not camera. Vaishnavi, you haven't said anything. I want you to give me an answer. Just any answer. Unmute your mic and give me an answer.
I think any music related.
Music related. Everybody's circling around the main idea. But like I said, I had left in a very, very obvious clue. The clue was the logo below Sony. Now can you identify what the answer is? Music. You all are absolutely right. It has everything related to music. But can you identify the logo below Sony? Nobody. This is the Blu-ray disc that we are talking about. Sony was the original creator. That is the Blu-ray disc logo that I had intentionally left. And 50 First Dates was one of those early movies that was released on Blu-ray. Blu-ray being the answer. Nobody Hamza going on the wrong answer on that. But that's what sometimes happens when you not sure and you do tend to answer a question. Let's quickly have a look at the scoreboard. We've got one more round to go, and that round may just decide who the champion of Kalaburagi is. That means that person gets to go to the state finale. Here comes the scoreboard for you. Hamza on 150, Prajwal on 200, Ayush on 100, Vaishnavi yet to open her account, Vijay on minus 100, and Dilip Kumar also on 100. I've got 3 questions to go, which means there is 150 points still available. Prajwal, you're not completely safe, okay? Because if Hamza just needs 2 questions to overtake you, whereas Ayush and Dilip Kumar just need to get all 3 right to overtake you. So you're not completely safe. The others, you still have a chance to overtake him. So best of luck to all 6 of you. And as for you at home, have you reached my finalist scores, or are you better than them? If you're better than them, congratulations, as long as you're doing it on your own. I hope you're not getting any outside help, no Google help, none of that, just your own brains and your own thoughts, because All this is memory eventually. If you can think up the answers and give out the right answers, great for you. But if you have not even caught up with my finalists, come on, guys, you still have 3 more questions. Try and see if you can catch up and beat them.
There's a race underway that is like no other race the world has seen. It is the race to find a cure for a pandemic, a vaccine that will save lives. The faster you find it, the more lives you save. The entire scientific and pharmaceutical world is chasing a cure, and TCS is right there with them. TCS Research and Innovation Division leveraged artificial intelligence to help identify 31 molecules that potentially hold the key to a drug design for the virus. TCS has co-innovated with the global pharmaceutical, life sciences and healthcare world. Be it in genomics, remote patient monitoring, medical device engineering or personalized 3D implants. In the fight against the pandemic, TCS is leading drug discovery, regulatory compliance and pharmacovigilance efforts. With technology helping medicine, the finish line to the cure cannot be far away.
TCS, part of your story.
Moving on then to my last round coming up for you on your screen. It's called Bytes Agile. Here it comes. On the Bytes Agile round, the idea today is we need to be agile as much as we can. Every company aspiring to be agile, lesser the resources, the better the output is what they are aiming for, and hopefully someday we'll be able to reach that. While we are at it, here too, you're going to get 2 different clues. This is a multi-clue round. You're going to get 2 different clues. On either of the clues, anybody goes on the buzzer, gives me a right answer, you get a plus 50. Points remain the same on both the clues. For example, on the first clue, if you give me somebody goes on the buzzer, gives me a right answer, you get a plus 50. I will move on to my next question. But if you get it wrong, then the second clue will come up, and the other 5 who haven't tried that question get an opportunity to answer that question the second time. Of course, it's a different clue with the same answer. Any doubts? No doubts, no doubts, no doubts. Okay then, best of luck. First one is a company that I'm looking for. Here is your clue number 1. Creativity for all. Oh, Ayush, that is fast. Yes, Ayush.
Adobe, sir.
You told me this is the first time you're in a quiz final. You acted all, nervous for it. Now you're answering in a flash. That is beautiful, Ayush. 50 points to you just on Creative Cloud. That is fast. Plus 50 to Ayush. Well done on Adobe. Adobe is the right answer. We'll quickly take a look at what the next clue would have been. Of course, I would have shown you all the products of Adobe. There, I will move on to my next question. That means Ayush is on 150, Hamza on 150, Prajwal, they are catching up with you. Careful, you're on 200. Here we go. Question number 2, clue number 1. Zentalk. Do. Hamza. Okay, Hamza, yes.
Sir, yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
And what is Zentalk?
So the company is, the mobile is from the company Acer, sir.
You're saying this is from Aces. And what would have been the next clue? Andy, let's just go to the next clue.
Mobile device, sir. That's.
ROG Phone 5 would have been the next clue. Plus 50 to you, Hamza. Plus 50. Oh, this is getting tantalizingly close. Hamza on 200. Prajwal on 200. Ayush on 150. I've got only one question to go. One question will decide who the Kalaburagi champion is. And Prajwal, Hamza, Ayush, you can catch up with them and make this a 3-way tie and make it very interesting. My only request to both Prajwal and Hamza is don't unnecessarily take a negative. It's a lot of fun winning a quiz when you give the right answer, but don't get into a negative space and lose a quiz. It's really disappointing when that happens. So be very careful. Best of luck to all 3 of you. And here comes my last question. But before that, Vaishnavi, Mujahid and Dilip, you guys can still go for the buzzer. It's not that you can't. You know an answer, try it, okay? which would basically leave me with Hamza and Prajwal to have a tiebreaker with them. I will manage that. But here comes my last question. Here we go. OLEDR is one of their products. Prajwal on the buzzer. Is this going to be a risky one? Yes, Prajwal.
Yes, sir.
If you get this wrong, it would mean Hamza qualify. Oh, I like that nod. I love that nod. He's confident. Plus 50 to you, Prajwal. Plus 50. Very, very good answer. This is how interesting a quiz sometimes gets when it goes down to that last question. Prajwal has a sigh of relief on his face. That is absolutely beautiful quizzing. On that last question to take and move on to 250, let's quickly have a look at the scoreboard and see what happens here at Kalaburagi. The final scoreboard on your screen. Prajwal with 250 is our champion. Congratulations, Prajwal. Very, very good quizzing. You were consistent. You were consistent throughout. I mean, I'm just taking a look at the score chart there that is not visible to you guys. I get to see it. You have been consistent almost in every single round. That is outstanding quizzing. Hamza, I think you left it a little too late. Had you gone on a little earlier, then catching up with him would have been a lot easier. I said this even in the first round. Don't let anybody run away with a quiz because catching up is just too much accumulated pressure to have. Ayush, I'm absolutely delighted for you, young man. Your first time in a final and you finished third with 150 points is tremendous performance. Absolutely tremendous performance. Vaishnavi, hard luck, but good effort qualifying onto the final. Mujahid, thank you so much for your time. I must say that first, that thank you so much you were able to fit in that slot. You got 2 negatives, but that's perfectly all right. And you said this was your first time in a final. Minus 100 on a final is nothing short of being proud of. You can still be proud of it. In Kalaburagi, you are in the top 6, which is absolutely good performance. And finally, my smiling man, Dilip Kumar, who started off very well, but then, I don't know, were you nervous? What happened to you, Dilip?
Nervous, sir.
Nervous, okay. No problem. Now that you've already been in a quiz final, any other final you go from here, take this experience and move forward and make sure you do well. And again, Prajwal, with that smile, with that confidence, extremely good quizzing and some outstanding answers to add to that. At 250 points, ladies and gentlemen, from BKIT Balki, Prajwal is our champion. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir.
That then brings me to an end of my first episode of season number 12. 12 seasons, and the first episode has been a cracker, where the last question decided for us who the champion is. We've got 5 more episodes to go before we move on to the state finale. Keep watching, enjoy the show, and make sure you answer with my participants. I'm Lloyd Saldana, signing off. Take care, and I'll see you on the next episode.